Hello, my lovelies. Did you miss a reading this week? No worries. Just like your inbox, we saved everything. Here's what the cards had to say while you tried to keep up with the ever-changing priorities. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this compilation for the week of December 29th. Today we've pulled the restructuring card, upright, which is basically the tarot's way of saying, brace yourself, HR has a new org chart. The restructuring card symbolizes sudden upheaval, broken pride, and the kind of workplace disaster that makes you triple check your LinkedIn profile for typos. It's the type of shakeup no one saw coming, but everyone will pretend they did in hindsight. This week will be all about the crumbling of old systems that were unsustainable anyway. So don't fight the change. Document it, survive it, and maybe even use it to negotiate a better desk in the new office layout. Today we have the Queen of Laptops, upright, which means someone's holding this place together with caffeine, Google Sheets, and sheer emotional labor. The Queen of Laptops symbolizes nurturing practicality, quiet competence, and the kind of leadership that doesn't need a title. It's the energy of the person who remembers everyone's dietary restrictions and the budget codes. Like someone stepping up to keep the post-holiday chaos from imploding. Take this as a sign to channel that same grounded energy yourself. Keep things steady, stay kind, and remind everyone that leadership isn't loud, it's just effective. Today it's the Knight of Highlighters, inverted, which means someone's charging into the week like a caffeinated intern with no context and a to-do list written in panic. The inverted Knight of Highlighters symbolizes scattered energy, impulsive decisions, and passion without a plan. It's that frantic rush to wrap up projects before the calendar flips, except no one remembers what the actual deliverable was. You might feel the pressure to move fast and finish strong, but not everything needs to be crossed off before the stroke of midnight. Slow down, take a breath, and remember that the fiscal year isn't a finish line. It's just another loop in the corporate time warp. Today we've pulled the Ten of Cups, inverted, which feels a bit on the nose for the final day of the year. The cards are basically saying you made it to the finish line, but not everyone crossed holding hands. The inverted Ten of Cups symbolizes disconnection, misaligned values, and strained relationships. That classic, we're family here energy conveniently disappears when budgets tighten and deadlines loom. So as the year wraps up, take stock of what actually feels aligned. Reconnect with coworkers who keep you sane, release the ones who drain your sparkle, and start the new year with boundaries as strong as your caffeine dependency. Today we have the Six of Highlighters, inverted, a gentle reminder that not all victories need an audience. The inverted Six of Highlighters speaks to private achievement, quiet success, and redefining what winning looks like, away from the Slack announcements and forced applause in the all-hands meetings. Maybe you've made strides no one else noticed, clearing your inbox, setting a boundary, or simply surviving another fiscal year without rage quitting. Take the win quietly, refill your mug, and let your results speak louder than your group chat. Validation is nice every now and then, but peace is priceless. Today it's the Queen of Cups, inverted, and she's here to remind you that you can't pour from an empty cup. The inverted Queen of Cups represents inner feelings boiling up, codependency, and the reminder that self-care is not the same thing as another Starbucks run between back-to-back meetings. Maybe you're leaning a little too hard on your work bestie, or just using your job as a distraction from, well, feelings. So time to take the hint, unplug early, ignore that urgent email, and do something that isn't tied to your employee ID badge. You've earned a little quiet time that doesn't involve performance reviews or pretending you're thrilled about Q1 goals. Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Corporate Tarot. This is your weekly summary for the week of December 29th. The restructuring card started our week off with a bang, or more accurately, a corporate realignment that no one saw coming. The Queen of Laptops came in to remind us to hold it all together anyways, even if we're the only ones keeping the office caffeine supply stocked. The Inverted Knight of Highlighters reminded us that sprinting towards the finish line in sheer panic and bad planning may not be the best path for success. Midweek arrived with the Inverted Ten of Cups, calling out every mismatched team dynamic we pretended wasn't an issue this quarter and encouraged us to realign. The Inverted Six of Highlighters quietly acknowledged our success, even if the rest of the team pretended it was just another Thursday. And finally, the Inverted Queen of Cups told us to stop people-pleasing and start emotional boundary setting before we completely dissolve into our ergonomic chairs. That's all for this week. Until next time, may your teams be silent and your meetings be mysteriously canceled.